Orchids are absolutely romantic. They are the most romantic flower on earth.
The shape of the flower seemed to have a fascination for human beings that, in some ways is certainly as passionate as sexual fascination.
Orchids are kind of an argument for the existence of God in that they are so beautiful, but they are also an argument for the existence of sin because they tend to tempt people into doing things that they probably shouldn't do.
In this day and age, there aren't many orchid hybridizers left. This is really quite a nice flower here, and so I thought I would make a hybrid with it. So what I'm going to do is take pollen from another flower. This is Cattleya chocolate drop. So being careful not to spill this. We're going to place it onto the stigmatic surface of this recently awarded plant. Making hybrids and crossing flowers and coming up with new things is very much, for me, like art, I guess you would say. And so an artist, of course, or a painter, really needs to be a master of his medium, and so he has to understand how the paint works, how the paint flows, how colors blend together and create new colors, and the texture of the paint. Do you put it on thick? Do you put it on thin? All these things require a lot of skill and talent to master, and so it takes quite a while to develop a feel for the genetic makeup of a plant and how those components result in an outcome. You do have to learn very quickly, because if you make a hybrid, a dubious hybrid, and you spend all that time and energy and expense to raise it up to maturity, and then have it be just a dog that is slow to grow or poor flower quality, poor shape or color, but sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. So these two were crossed together about 5 years ago. And here's the first one to bloom. So you can see mom and dad and the first progeny. So I'm really pleased with this. So we've got about 2 more years worth of growth on this, but I think that the first plant to bloom of this hybrid is award quality. And this will take, I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think the judges are going to appreciate that markings and that big broad lip and that nice coloration. Good little improvement there. You know, there's something about growing orchids when you're with your plants and you flower a spectacular specimen. It's very calming and it's a tranquil setting, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of love that you have for your plants and a lot of effort, and so as you grow these plants, they become members of your family.